All right, Chiefs Kingdom, 2 videos in about an hour, hour and a half. This is why you subscribe, because when news comes in, we break it down for you. Anthony Hitchens has been cut. We're going to break that down in a moment. Hit that subscribe button. It is free, closing in on 27,000 subscribers, so help us out and subscribe. And with that being said, let's break down today's news. We have some breaking news here on the Kansas City Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Harrison Graham. Appreciate you guys tuning in. The Kansas City Chiefs have cut Anthony Hitchens heading into the last year of his contract. He will not return to Kansas City. I thought they sent out a classy couple of, really one tweet and then a news tweet saying, thank you, Anthony Hitchens. He, of course, was a part of a Super Bowl championship back in the 2019 NFL season, spent the last several years with Kansas City. They followed up with this and then a link to a story on their website if you feel like reading that. But we're breaking it all down here on the Chiefs Report. Quote, we have released linebacker Anthony Hitchens. Cutting him was really a no-brainer. I mean, I was screaming at games last year, like, why is Anthony Hitchens getting more playing time than Nick Bolton and Willie Gay Jr.? We'll certainly talk about them later on in the show, but cap savings, he's getting older, he's overpaid for what he was producing. This is a no-brainer. You're trying to keep guys like Orlando Brown and potentially Tyrann Mathieu. You had to cut Anthony Hitchens, and he has now been released by the Kansas City Chiefs. But I want to say thank you to Anthony Hitchens. Thank you, Hitch. Type 53. That's his number down in the comments. So spam the 53s down there in the comment section. Certainly a good player for this franchise. Some really good years. Last year and a half, 2 years haven't been great, but I thought he was a key piece on that Super Bowl defense. So get those 53s rolling. I certainly have a lot of good memories of Anthony Hitchens. You kind of saw in the last year, year and a half, 2 seasons that, still a goodish player, but not certainly the player he once was. Certainly lost a step. Could be a liability in coverage. Still had 80 tackles last year. Had a pick, a couple of pass breakups, but, it just wasn't quite as fast of a linebacker as he used to be. And then when you saw Nick Bolton and Willie Gay at times this year, you're like, oh my God, you've got a dynamic young duo at linebacker, and for some reason you're still playing Anthony Hitchens on every single down. It's time to move to the future. Nick Bolton, Willie Gay, you're going to be in nickel most of the time. Those 2 guys are going to be running the show. And, it's no offense to Anthony Hitchens, but when his cap hits $12 million and you can save 8, then you're going to cut him, especially when you have 2 linebackers in the wings ready to rock and roll. So I appreciate Anthony Hitchens. He certainly has been a good player here in Kansas City, but it's time to shift toward Nick Bolton and Willie Gay Jr. What is your one-word reaction to Anthony Hitchens getting cut by the Kansas City Chiefs? Get your votes in down in the comment section. Your one-word reaction to Anthony Hitchens getting cut. My one word is money. Dollar bills, y'all. Listen, we mentioned Orlando Brown. He's a prime tag candidate and then long-term extension candidate. If he gets tagged, it's going to be a lot of money. You need cap space. The Chiefs had just over $3.5 million before making this, so now they have about $11 million because this saves over $8 million in cap space. So this gets you from $3.5, $4 million to $11.5, $12 million in cap space. I expect more moves, some contract restructuring. I bet Patrick Mahomes is going to get restructured as well. I'm not surprised by this move. I'm a little surprised that this happens when it did, today being the first day of the franchise tag window opening, but I'm not shocked to see it happen because this is a no-brainer in terms of where the Chiefs are in their cap situation, in terms of what kind of player Anthony Hitchens is at this point in his career. So releasing him to save $8 million was a no-brainer for Kansas City when considering what they have behind him and what other roster decisions they have to take care of. More on this conversation in a moment, but I want to tell you guys about our deal of the day. You can get this Chiefs long sleeve shirt for 25% off at chatsports.com/ChiefsLong. You can wear it when it's warm outside, when it's cold, you can throw it on as well. Kind of a light fit there, and plenty of sizes available, plenty of shirts still in stock. So pick one up today. Really good deal right now with the 25% off. chatsports.com/ChiefsLong. I'll put that link in the comments, the description. Go check it out. Got to be that URL to pick it up today. chatsports.com/ChiefsLong to pick up a brand new Kansas City Chiefs long sleeve shirt. All right, so you look at the depth chart. Obviously, no Anthony Hitchens. He's been released, as is indicated there. You got Nick Bolton. You got Willie Gay. Ben Neiman's also a free agent. I don't think he comes back. I think this is twofold. Number one, this is the Nick Bolton and Willie Gay show. I mentioned you're going to be in nickel most of the times, which means two linebackers. Those two guys will be on the field. I expect those guys to both play 80 to 90+% of the snaps next year. The second part of it is, yeah, you probably need to go add another linebacker, a LB3 type, a guy that can play Sam for you if you need him to, just a depth piece. I don't know if you have that guy on the roster right now. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think Darius Harris is an LB3 at this point in his career. The good news is your top two guys are ready to rock and roll. I thought Nick Bolton was one of the best rookies in the NFL this year, over 110 tackles. Willie Gay missed some time, but when he plays, he's played really well. I don't know why he's been in the doghouse at times for this team. Certainly there's been some off-field concerns coming into the NFL. Then he had that incident with his kid's mom, But in general, he's a good player, and when he plays, I think these two guys can mesh really, really well together moving forward. And quite frankly, I mentioned it earlier, I think it was stupid that Anthony Hitchens was out-snapping both of these guys all season long. Now, who's the better linebacker? Who's going to be the better and more key piece moving forward? Type NB for Nick Bolton. Type WG for Willie Gay Jr. Let us know down in the comments, better linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs. Please subscribe and go check out this video that published literally less than an hour ago as we're filming this. Really unfortunate timing for me, but this is what we do. We bring you more news and rumors videos, so subscribe. Go check out that video. We catch you guys up on Orlando Brown and his franchise tag possibility. We talked Malcolm Butler as a potential free agent target and Eric Bieniemy's future. We explored all that, so subscribe. It'll be the top video below this one in the videos tab, so go check that out. The more Chiefs news and rumors that we broke down earlier today. All right, circling back to this news of Anthony Hitchens being cut. The Chiefs put this post out. Thank you, Anthony Hitchens, and then followed up with we have released Anthony Hitchens, which, of course, saves over $8 million in cap space, making it a no-brainer move for the Kansas City Chiefs. So that is the news of the day, and if something major drops later, I guess we'll have a third video because that's what we do. In the meantime, follow me on Twitter. It's at HGramNFL. At HGramNFL. If you want more Chiefs news, rumors, and updates, I tweeted out, Anthony Hitchens has been cut. Video coming soon. So you could have caught the initial news right there. At HGramNFL. Slide in the DMs. Always down to chop up some Chiefs football. And a quick reminder, we'll be live tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 Central for Chiefs Report Live. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you soon here on the channel.